Hello, hello. The orange setup looking fire? Bro, I didn't even think to pair these. I was going to pair this with something completely different. And I was like, wait, how cool would this be? And I paired it. And I really like it. However, I will admit, it is still a little bit tough for me to get used to Win Keyless on the Mac. So I may actually move this set over to the Sonnet. But my goodness, this looks good. Also, Kitten, thank you so much for the Prime. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Whoa, orange? Dude, it is so nice. This set just pairs perfectly with this. Yeah, Mac Win Keyless is a huge pain. Huge. Also, what's up, Ross? How you doing? Yeah, like, I don't want this to be my gaming board yet, so...
Mars Cadet Solit.
Pimentaco. Dude, it looks... Hold on, let's switch views for you guys quick. Look at this. Look how good this combination looks, guys. Look how good this looks. I was so pumped when I didn't even think to throw this together, and I was like, wow. It looks good. I was so happy when we put this together. So fucking fire, right? I really like the symmetrical looks. I do too, but like, it is a bit of a pain in the ass to, unfortunately, use Win Keyless on a Mac. It is. There's nothing against the keyboard. The keyboard's great, but... Actually, this is the red cable, believe it or not. I have an orange cable. I just was too lazy to switch it today. So it is red, but not even like from my point of view, it's not terribly noticeable. It kind of gives like some different texture, I guess.
Always good to be here with you, Mr. Toes.
Thank you guys for the subs. Wilkers, thank you so much. Pimentaco and Captain Kitten, thank you so much. I think I did all the commands right, correct? I think I did every command correct today. I don't think I did the cable command properly, but I think I did the other commands, the build, and I did the keyboard command today. You guys would be proud. Love the new hoodie. I actually was going to wear my hoodie today, but it's in the wash. I'm actually really cold right now, so if I end up getting up to go grab a nether hoodie, I might go do that because I'm freezing. Stinky a little bit. That's my streamer with sublinks. When keyless on a Mac, I just do option where control is and move the control caps to caps lock. I actually sort of do the same thing as you. I move option to caps lock. And then this is my command key. So, but basically we do the same thing. We kind of do the same thing. We do treat it like an HHKB. I also got my Alexotos Envoy and slapped on some... Oh, Signet looks good on that too. I was actually considering using the Envoy with this set too, because I feel like this would be fire for the Envoy. The collab Envoy. This is a really good pairing though, because of the silver. I think this is a super good pairing. Which Encore? How about we open it up here in a bit? By the way, I just want to say today's stream, it's to take a look at the new Encore. It's not going to be like, we've already looked at the Encore. It's not going to be like a super in-depth keyboard showcase. Well, actually it'll be more of a showcase today. And just kind of appreciating some awesome stuff Matthew and Cena's done in the hobby. Mr. Mod Musings. That's what today's stream is going to be. It's not going to be like
I've been
full
sort of MIA lately.
Dude,
I am buying a house RN and it has kept me busy.
Whoa, dude. Congrats, Dandy. That's a big move. It's tough to do these days, man. Congrats, dude. Yeah, I mean, I bet that'll keep you busy. But that's big news, man. I think I have Emma. Emma's the green one, right? Emma's the green one? But yeah, I don't know. I think today's just going to be more of a showcase, taking a look, having fun, building the board, seeing what it sounds like. Plus, I mean, maybe the only real scientific thing we'll do, quotations, very light air quotes there, is we're just going to take a look at what the board's going to sound like with a non-copper bottom. Well, this is from Canning Keys. They sent it to me last year. It says, Happy Holidays, Alex. Here. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I think that's all we're going to do today. I love the protagonist so much, sad I didn't get one. It is a nice board. It is very beautiful. I'm lubing MX Blacks right now, so it's the perfect kind of stream. Hell yeah, dude. I lube switches all day today. I am so... these I did not a new recipe, but I tried a different spring that I haven't tried yet, which is a 57 gram. Do I still have the spring package on my desk? I think I put it away. 57 gram triple stage Kinetic Labs spring. I haven't tried that particular one yet.
My protagonist, eagerly waiting for the shipping to my residence.
Dude, you like it? You guys like this? Does it look good? Oh, sorry, wrong button. Click. Looks good, right? Yeah, it's a 57 gram though, so like it's not crazy stiff. Or sorry, it's not 57. It's 53. I got that very wrong. It is 53 gram, not 57. It has enough lightness to it, but it definitely has like a snapback, so it is quite nice. I don't know. We'll see it for today's build. I'm stoked to use these today. In some other news, I'm up to episode 5 in the Penguin. You guys were right. I gotta say it, man. You guys were right. Also, can I just say, there's been some fire TV shows lately. Like, there has been some bangers on TV. Jedi, thank you so much for the tier 1. I really appreciate that.
JediBuds24 gifted a tier 1 sub to him _ just tired _
Thank you, man. Like, we have Penguin. There's been a bunch of other series I've been watching. And then, dude, there's just been so many good things on, like, Apple TV. I'm like, Arcane. I haven't even started Arcane yet. It is crazy. I mean, I'd count that too. Yeah, why not? Do you have a favorite hex switch? Which ones are hex switches? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that, Clay? Or do you mean HMX? If so, I like the macchiatos and the cheese. Thank you for your soldering build guide, by the way. I just did my first solder build a couple of days ago with the Universe. There's one thing I was unclear on. How do you tell if your iron needs
Alex,
to be
I have a question for you. You don't happen to like orange, do you?
I hate orange. It's the best color ever. For re-tinning, I'm going to be honest. Maybe I should add to the guide. I do it once per row. Here's where I think it's the way I solder, though, if I'm being honest. I've also gone a complete build without even having to do it with no drawbacks.
Finally back. Hi, Dad.
High quality. But I've had no drawbacks in some cases. So, I don't know. I think it just mileage may vary, but I would do it once per row or once per 5 to 6 switches. I'll put that in the build, the guide as well. Thank you, Mod Musings. I appreciate the 5 tier 1s, man. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, man. We're going to be taking a look at a beautiful board today.
God damn.
Yeah, Lynx, I think realistically, mileage may vary. Again, I think it's really just how you do that, you know. Do you think you're going to put some pics of the My 2K up on your website? I do want to take photos. Unfortunately, my flash trigger this morning, the batteries died. It's just AAAs, but I don't have any AAAs. Dude, you know what? I don't really use batteries that often, but like, I totally forgot that it matters using the same brand of batteries. So like, I had some random AAAs that are all brand new, and I put them together, and they didn't turn on. And I remembered, oh yeah, sometimes batteries need to be all the same brand to work. So my flash trigger is currently no batteries. So I have to use some other light sources, which I'm not really. I've been really vibing with my flashes, but yeah, I have to get this. I have to get batteries. And God, batteries are not cheap, dude. So I'll figure that out this week. Probably go tomorrow. I've heard mixed things about rechargeable AAAs. I know totally what you guys mean, but I've also heard like very mixed things. I guess we'll see. Do you still recommend the Envoy for boards around that price range? Depends. If you're looking for like a 65% keyboard, yeah, I'd say my honest to God first choice that comes to mind is, yeah, probably pick up something from Mode. Maybe spring even a little bit more for a 65. You know what I mean? Onic loops are a godsend. They have a few versions, but we use them on all the jobs. Okay, I need to write this down. Maybe I'll just order them tonight. I have to do a little Amazon order anyways. Onic loops. It's correcting me to go to. There we go. We have so many boards this week that are just bangers. Switch. Okay, I really want to open this because I haven't even seen this yet. So if you guys have not seen the packaging for this board, this is the Encore Series 2, by the way. I don't know, does it say Series 2 on the box at all, or is it just the same box? I think this is the same box. Yeah, I think this might be the same box. But this is the Series 2. Look at this box. Better from this angle. It's very subtle. But we had this box too. It is a gorgeous box. And then, Alex, for any reasonable budget, would you recommend getting a banger board from last year in Mech Market or get a new board in the current year? I mean, let me hold on before we completely unbox this. I think it's important to realize that, like, it's just whatever you want, Arsoon. Like, if you find a board that you vibe with and it came out last year, then, I mean, not really much anyone can do. You have to go get that board then, right? But if you find a new board that you really like and it's something you're vibing with and you're like, yeah, you know what, I need to pick up that new board, then go for it. Grab that new board. You know what I mean? I think it's just what you want. However, I will say there is a smidge of a benefit of buying something brand new from a store. At least you know that the vendor will help you out rather than Mech Market. So there is the Mech Market. How can I word this? You do have that level of shittiness that can happen on Mech Market, you know. But all right, one little look at the box too. I love this little logo, Mr. Mod Musings logo here. Ooh. Okay, we've already kind of seen all this, so I'm not going to spend too much time. But
just so you know,
my camera's
the Bauer light
out.
is about to have underscore.
Bauer light's about to have underscore? I have to go check what that means in Omnitype's Discord. Encore, look at that. All right, and this is the board here. So let's take a look at the board. Little card from Matthew Encina as well. Some little dust on it, but don't worry about that. Oh, and he provided a snack. How do you know I like these? Hell yeah. Thanks for the snack. Very cool. Oh yeah, and then the assembly guide. Nice touch as well. I really like that too. That's a really nice touch. And that was the end of Alex. Yeah, and that's when he realized it wasn't actually a snack. I didn't get a snack with my older Encore. The snack's personalized. I heard that Matthew put that in my box himself. All right, let's take a look at the board. Matthew suggested we go with this for this particular showcase because he said it'll match my desk. Let's see. Oh yeah, this will definitely match my desk. Oh, look at that. It like blends in with my desk. Jesus, hold on one second. Ooh, yeah, that looks great. The white and maple. Ooh, that does look really good. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate the Prime. Thank you. That looks very good. The nice thing about, you know, when you have something like wood as an accent for anything is it's very unique per board as well. So mine has like a little, this is not a defect with the wood, it's just the wood. Kind of cool. I love stuff like this about wood. Every board will be a bit different, which I think is super clean, by the way. Ooh, the aluminum version's really, like the silver bottom is really nice too. Jeez. Look at the way the light hits this. I don't know, should we grab the copper one as well? Maybe we'll do that afterwards. We'll grab it at the very end to compare. We'll grab it at the very, very, very end. Yeah, we'll grab it at the end to do a sound comparison. Yeah, it is super good. Very nice quality. Another little side profile view here. I love this. That very extended cherry lip. We have some push-in feet on the bottom. Very, very beautiful. The wood accent. It's just a nice side profile. Very, very clean. Since people are curious about aluminum versus copper, yeah, for sure. You know what we could also technically do? Because I'm going to be using different switches today compared to the last time we did the Encore. I could technically drop in, like we could just move a PCB over depending on which one you guys want to take a look at. Like, I think we maybe do a sound comparison of the new build I'm going to do, because the old build, the vintage switches, I'm going to be real, I don't think that's a good comparison, mainly because the vintage switches are tougher to get and they're more expensive. So I think we do Milky Yellows as the comparison build today, the PCB we move over, just because I feel like it's a more, how can I word this? It is a better comparison, mainly because it's easier to access, you know what I mean? The vintage build did sound really good though, but I think this is just the smarter play to make. Let's see, did I get a PCB and plate? I hope I did. Ooh, and I get to solder today? I'm spoiled. And just so you guys know too, Mode did send this out today. They do sponsor the channel. Like I said, we've already done the review portion of this board. Consider this just more of having fun and just a showcase. It's really just to have some fun today and take a look at a board we've already taken a look at and is proven to be good. And we know that we like. So again, take this all with a grain of salt and just something that we get to try today, and we get to try an aluminum bottom as well, which is fun. If you guys didn't know too, this basically uses all the same kind of parts from the 65. Just the shell is a bit different. We got our aluminum plate here, which is great. And then we have our little force brake thingies. We have our daughter board. We have our mounting blocks. And then we have fasteners and stuff. So we can put all those there. Sorry if this is a dumb question. It is not a dumb question. Is this board from Mode? Yes, it is produced by Mode and gone through their pipeline of manufacturing and designed by Matthew and Cena. Can Mode send me stuff because I'm cute and I love them? You are cute though. This board to be showcased as much as possible, such a beauty. It is truly a beautiful, beautiful board. All right. God, my desk is looking super clean today. I am so happy. This board looks clean on this. Let's start getting some stabs ready. My throat is still in this weird state, this weird like middle ground, guys. Hold on, I'm just gonna find the other Encore really quick. And I don't know what's going on with it, but it needs to cut it out. I know I was taking pictures of it the other day because I plan on doing a write-up. One moment while I grab that. Didn't even think to get that prepped. I got everything else prepped today, just not grabbing the other board. Goodness me. Sorry, everybody. My throat. Oh, I know where I put it. It's over here. Board of the year, easy? Absolutely. It is a great board. It is a great, great, great board. I personally really, really like it. Wait, where did I stick the Encore? Oh my gosh. Did I put it on my photography table? I don't know. Hold on, I'll find that in a second. First, give me one moment, guys. Oh, literally on this table, like I figured. It's on my photography prep table. I mean, this version is really pretty too. You know what? This definitely suits my desk more. I love my new hoodie, but you were right. It's hella warm. Yeah, dude. It is deceivingly warm. Deceivingly warm, dude. Oh. There's a lot of stickers on this. What computer case do you use? You need one of those fractal wood design ones. I actually use a Mac. I was on Team Windows, and I was strictly Team Windows, although I still love the Mac operating system, but my last computer I didn't have a good experience with my last computer, and it wasn't anyone's fault. It was just the support that AMD had, and then I just really thought about it, and I'm like, I just want to use the Mac. Like, I just have a better experience having everything on one system right now. The Mac Mini looks really cool. I did read some conflicting things because I was going to actually just trade in my M1 Mac to get an M4 Mac Mini, but I'm just going to wait until the M4 Studios come out, which I believe they said is 2025. So for now, I'm not going to jump the gun. But yes, I think I will end up switching to a Mac Studio in the future that's an M4. And I'm probably just going to max that one there out when I do get it, because I've never done that with Apple stuff. I've always just gotten the base model and been completely fine. So, are 1.2 mil PCBs the ones you need shims for? Yes. This is not a 1.2 today. It's a 1.6. So we don't need to use shims for it today. But typically, you would only use shims for 1.2 mil PCBs. The M4 Mac Minis are an awesome deal. What the hell happened? Dude, they are such an amazing deal. Like, if anyone needs a new computer right now, I'm strictly recommending them an M4 Mac Mini. Thank you, Papa Chris. Dude, really, for real. I have a laptop as well. I'm going to be honest, the laptop doesn't see as much use as it used to. I still use it every day, but it's only for like an hour in the morning. Like, barely. It's so I don't have to sit in the same chair to do all my work. I try to do, like, emails in a different part of, you know, the area of which I work in, just so I don't feel like I'm at this desk. Although, it is nice because I've been using the standing desk quite frequently during the day. Today I didn't, but usually I do. Gonna be real, Apple could outright win the computing game if the silicon department, if that would give them a... Oh, wait, and that would still give them a hard pass? Why, though, Jinji? Out of curiosity. Because I'm going to be honest, and if it's like some ethics thing, which I have a feeling it might be, all the companies are bad for that. And I feel like Apple, that's just ignorant, though. I still need to find a crap tablet that runs Windows for field design and troubleshooting. They're so expensive. Or a not crap tablet that runs Windows? Oof. Honestly, I don't know. Is there any good tablets that even offer that at this point? You know? I really don't know. What do you game on? I don't really play a lot of video games. When I do, if I need to play something that runs on Windows, I still have my Windows computer. Like, it's not like it went anywhere. But if, honestly, most of the time I'm playing on my MacBook or I'm playing on this. The games run fine. The games that I play, like TFT and League of Legends, run fine on these. They run absolutely fine. We're gonna make sure this is balanced. If you guys are wondering, like, does this matter? Truly, it does to a degree. And then I think it has its, it has its diminishing returns. Diablo, Windows. I play a lot of Diablo. Well, actually, okay. Diablo is great. So unscrew these. I really, really, really liked the expansion. But I don't know, man. It is really good. But the new Spiritborn class, it is just too overpowered that I feel like it just makes everything feel kind of bad. You play League of Legends in the Apple Studios Display? Yeah, it runs fine. I mean, that's the only game I really play. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really play much else. I play TFT. And that's really about it. Other games, like there's some indie games that I might play which also run fine on this. But like, I don't play any crazy games that need like big graphics cards to run. You know what I mean? Well, the actual League of Legends is toxic. Yeah, it is terrible. I haven't touched it, man, and I haven't had the time since. In the middle of what happened? Sorry. Oh, the DLC for Diablo. Yeah, I mean, if you play Spiritborn, it's really good, but everything else feels like crap. Every other character I've created so far just feels a bit undertuned, but I mean, again, I think it is what it is. Alright, let's move some stuff out of the way first, and then let's start lubing. 3-stream streak for me. Dude, thank you, Sean. I appreciate that, man. Thank you, dude. Sounds like COD, but with every meta weapon. I sort of got back into Call of Duty. Like, I tried playing one or 2 rounds the other day, and I was like, oh, I'm going to really play this. Because I wouldn't even give it a shot, but everyone was hyping it up. And then I was just like, you know what? Never mind. I got back into my roguelike games. Dude, you know what, Sean? You don't have to worry. As someone who works in the keyboard space, I'm embarrassed to admit all I play is Marvel Snap, which is a mobile card game. Bro, don't even stress. I literally play Pokemon Go more than I play any other game right now. That is the hard truth there. Plus, keyboards don't always equate to gaming. I feel like we do kind of equate it to gaming, but... you know how people hate the Adobe for lock in BS and limiting you to stay on their little ecosystem? Same with Fusion and other professional softwares. That's casual computing with Apple. Wait, I'm confused. Since when does I use Apple, or I use Adobe like crazy a lot. I really don't feel like enclosed in their ecosystem. Like, things work better there, but I've also used a bunch of other software that make no difference.
Today is a sad day for me. I just broke my connector on my Tofu 60.
Oh no, dude. How'd that happen? Also, thank you, DJ Snazzy.
Love
Appreciate
this
it,
Encore
man.
color combo. I hope I can snag one in round 2.
Dude, this looks gorgeous, right? Yeah, like, I use Capture One. I also use Focus right now. I use everything, and it just, like, you just port things. Like, I don't know. You just hit import on one thing, and then it just auto-loads in Lightroom, and then, you know, I just have a whole flow of products. Like, I don't know, just... Really? I have no problems with Adobe. Guys, don't forget, I know some people are probably going to get, like, pretty heated with this conversation of which computer is better, but everyone's mileage may vary.
Used too many force to get the wire
Truly.
out and it break on me.
Oh, no, dude. Damn, you must have had a lot of force on that poor wire. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Are you going to get a new PCB or a new daughter board? Yeah, you know, it could also be a bent pin. Pink made's a really good point, too. It could also be a bent pin. Very well could be. Hi, Mystery. How you doing, dude? I have to ask, though, what typing site do you use?
I might
Do you mean,
change
like,
to
test
solder
stuff?
PCB.
Oh, dude, solder sounds and feels pretty good, man. I like solder. It's a nice, like, it's a nice compromise. Maybe it's a little upgrade for you too, in a lot of ways. The music's really low today. I think it's just changing songs though. Yeah, I don't really use any of those. I'm not, believe it or not, guys. Like, I like keyboards not so much for typing fast. Like, I'm not like a typist at the end of the day. You know what I mean? I am someone who likes the aesthetics of boards as well as the
Alex, how are you
looks of
today?
keyboards.
Are you planning anything for the upcoming holidays? Favorite thing you did or saw today? Much love.
Well, let me think. Today, did I have any good things that happened today that were kind of fun? We found a new noise, pretty much. What else happened today that was... Oh, I can
My
tell you guys
tofu
one thing.
using the 1.2 flex cut and I hate it. I might change to non-flex PCB.
Oh, dude, I would... Yeah, get rid of the flex cuts.
Alicia Keys greater than
Get rid of those.
Beyonce.
Alicia Keys is better than Beyonce. You know what? I think I know more Alicia Keys songs than Beyonce songs. I can't hard agree to that because I haven't heard both of them to the full extent of that, but you know, I don't know. I'm not too sure. The Fecker Galaxy 80, and I love the flex cut. Everyone's mileage may vary. The beautiful thing about everything, guys, is it's all preference. Every last bit of it is preference. Okay, here's something that I can tell you I did. I started watching. Long story short, I was watching. I was looping switches, and I was like, okay, I don't want to watch the Penguin while I'm looping switches because I want to pay attention to the show. So I was like, let me turn on a movie that I haven't seen in a while. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate the 5 tier 1s, man. Thank you, dude. That's very kind of you, man. I hope you're having a good day too, man. But I ended up turning on The Watchmen because I haven't seen that movie since it came out. And I got about 2 hours in, because it's like, what, a 3.5 hour movie? I just turned it off. I wasn't enjoying it, even as background noise. Like, I'm gonna be honest, Way Too Lucky, there were good parts to it, but I don't know, I just feel like the movie isn't the same. It just didn't feel good to watch to me. I don't know what it was. There were just some parts that I'm just like, nah. Oh, there's a bunch of inappropriate scenes. You know what's funny? I didn't find it edgy. I just felt like the story, like the characters' struggles and stuff, all felt a bit... I don't know a good word to use. They all just felt a little bit like nothing... just stuff was happening to them and it was just... You know what? Maybe, honestly, Way Too Lucky, maybe. Unrelatable is sort of a good word. Forced maybe is a good one. Vibes Were Off is a good one too. I don't know, it was just an alright movie. Like, it just wasn't for me. Like, at the end of the day, I'm just... Oh, the prison scene where he dumps oil on the other person? Yeah, that was crazy. I don't know. It was just okay. The large parts... it's large parts dark and cynical. You have to be in a mood to enjoy it. I feel like I was in a very open mood because I remembered to wear my CPAP mask last night. And I feel very, like, mentally alert today, which is great. But yeah, I don't know. And then I ended up watching a movie called Camera while I was doing a second set of switches today. That movie was interesting. I don't think I would give that movie, like, a 10 out of 10. I think I would give that, like, a 7.5, but I really liked it. How you doing, Koala? How you doing, man? Thank you so much for the tier 1 as well, dude. I still think the saddest movie I've watched recently, like, I was bawling like crazy, is, dude, if you guys have not watched A Man Called Otto, just do me a favor, go watch it. I was crying like crazy. I normally, when I get emotional during movies, like, you know, I'll tear up a little bit, and oh my god, that movie hit me, brother. Did you watch it? It's really good. It's so good. I'm surprised I have not seen it until recent. Because it came out, like, what, 2 years ago? Heretic. Which one's Heretic, Pink? I was not prepared. I was not prepared either. We actually watched it. I didn't cry. My girlfriend did a little bit to some scenes. It was a really good movie, though. I really enjoyed The Wild Robot. I'm going to be honest, though, I didn't get emotional. I really liked it. I had a really good time watching it, though. When are we doing a Discord watch-along? We gotta do that soon. That'd be really fun. Truly. Alex, yes, Way Too Lucky. I got spoiled and I still bawled. It was... God. A Man Called Otto. He did something. It, like, fucked me up. That's a movie I should rewatch. A Silver Lining Playbook. I know I've seen that, but it's been a while. But I know I have seen that. Heretic is the movie with Hugh Grant. It's kind of like a thriller psychological horror. I feel like there's been so many of those type of movies that have been coming out recently. Like a lot of thriller psychological movies. Minari's on my playlist as well. And I think both me and my girlfriend are a bit nervous to watch that one because I think that one there's going to be an emotional ride as well. So,
my recommendation for Discord watch-along is Suburban Sasquatch.
What the hell is that about, Gurnal? That sounds like one of those, like, snake, you know, like the Anaconda movies. Picked up a Fuji X-T20 with an infrared sensor conversion. Oh my god, that is so cool. It's wild how your mindset changes when you can only shoot in black and white. I have been wanting to do that to like an old camera or something so badly, but I'm too much of a chicken to do it. But I'm glad you picked one up. That sounds like a lot of fun, and I hope you enjoy it. And it's so true, your mindset does change when you're kind of forced to use limitations with your art. I agree. You can create some pretty cool things when you force a limitation upon yourself. Back to the Future? Man, I haven't seen that in a long time as well. I feel like that has been a while. What about... sorry, I read that one there. Yeah. Perks of Being a Wallflower. Have I seen that? I know what movie that is. Maybe I don't remember what it was. Maybe I really don't. The new PCB will cost me $50. Yeah, plus shipping and stuff too. I know it sucks, but ow. I shoot my digital camera like a film camera. It's so lovely. Yeah, I mean, I was playing around with all my cameras on my desk today. I've been doing so much photography this today and yesterday. It has been a busy last 2 days. But I've been really enjoying shooting. I've actually been shooting more on my 28mm lens for my Leica, which I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't really using much.
Sasquatch is a bad movie, but made by someone who legitimately tried with no budget. The best type of good bad movie.
I love those, and I'm very willing to watch that one day. If you guys want a really bad movie, like, if you guys want to sit down and be like, why did I watch this? Why did I let Alex convince me to watch this? I'm going to give you guys a really good suggestion. It's called Far Cry. And yes, it is based on the video games. Watch Far Cry. Watch the Far Cry movie. The first, I don't think there's any more, but just watch that one. Manic. Just waste 2 hours of your life watching that, and you'll be like, goddamn, Alex stole from me. Great movie. It is really nice, right? Monty Python Holy Grail is amazing. But yeah, Far Cry is fucking terrible. So if you guys do want to waste some time ever and just laugh at how bad it is, you've seen that? It is one of the worst movies I've ever seen. Disaster Artist? Is that the one with James Franco who plays whoever the guy is from The Room? I forget his name. Terrible of me. How dare I? Is that the right movie I'm thinking about, Way Too Lucky, or am I thinking of the wrong thing? The Lego... do you have the Lego camera in your collection? I do, actually. Oak gave it to me for a birthday present, basically. And I haven't built it yet. But it's in a box, and I'm kind of nervous to open it. I don't know why. I kind of suck at Lego. Alright, let's get the PCB out, and let's start doing this. Hydrate? Got you. I had to have a late night coffee. I'm sorry, but put some respect on Vantage Point's name. Can't talk about bad movies without that. Which one was Vantage Point? I feel like I don't know that one there off the top of my head. Can you give me a refresher on Vantage Point? Scissors. Where'd I put my scissors? Oh, I know where I put my scissors. Did I not put my scissors? Oh man, where are my scissors? Whatever, I'll just open up the old-fashioned one. Yeah, I can sleep fine. I can do late night coffee and not have to really worry about it, thankfully. I'm going to be taking a look at that new KVD Craft keyboard. I really like those KVD Craft things. I think they're fun. Got a little PCB action. If you want something cool that is not well known, a teaser for Assassin's Creed 2, Ubisoft is a short live-action film to explain Ezio and his father. Oh. The diodes look good. We look amazing. My favorite movie recently is Sometimes I Think About Dying. Such a simple movie, but so compelling and relatable. A refreshing break from the over-the-top big blockbuster VFX. I mean, you know what? It's funny that you say that, Matthew, because I have been into the exact thing you're explaining. I've been so turned off by a lot of like the big visual effect movies recently. And I kind of even went on this little binge recently where I've been watching some older stuff where they had more practicals. For example, I even watched the original Alien for the first time, what felt like forever. I think the last time I watched Alien was, like, the OG Alien was what? More than 15 years ago? But it makes you appreciate, like, all the work that got put into those. We'd love to hear your thoughts as I'm so close to pulling the trigger. Oh, for this? I mean, I loved the last one that we did, so it'll be cool to see the aluminum bottom. I wonder how it's going to sound, if at all different, but we'll see. Yeah, practical effects are so cool. And then another thing, you know what else I've been doing a lot during movies as well? I've been actually looking at the lighting in movies and kind of
Personal
applying...
recommendation is At Eternity's Gate, a banger about movie Van Gogh, his vision of the world and his last days.
Oh, I don't think I've seen that one there. I like those kind of things. But I've been looking at lighting in movies too, because I've been kind of applying some of like the lighting stuff that I've seen to like take photos. Not all of it works out, especially for keyboards, but it's been fun. That's another thing I've been trying to do is study some of that. There's even some stuff I kind of want to apply to like streams. I love the keyboard at the top. It is bright. It is bright and super cool. I really like Mars Cadet. Neflock Riley did an amazing job designing that set. Okay, Big Max, don't hate me. I've only ever seen Blade Runner 1. Or not Blade Runner. Never mind. I'm thinking about Blade, rather. Never mind. Okay, off topic from yours. I've only ever seen Blade. But I need to rewatch all those too. Blade Runner has amazing lighting. Actually, that's a movie I should rewatch tomorrow. So I have to do more switches tomorrow. The orange board up top is the protagonist in orange. And then the keycap set is Mars Cadet. I actually did update the keyboard command today. Drives me, it's nuts to me how older practical special effects looks leaps and bounds better than a lot of current CGI, and it's so overused now. Yeah, I agree with that. It does feel a little bit overused in some cases. Is it Blade 1 or 2 that has the intro in the dance party? Blade 1, I believe, has the intro in the dance party where he's going through it. But I mean, that's all I've ever seen, so I don't know if maybe they replicated that scene in Blade 2. I don't think I've ever seen Blade 2. Type in !! Keyboard if you want the details for this keyboard. Or Mamba, you can always just ask me like you just did, and I will always answer. But in case I miss it or something, you can always just type in a command. Looking very pretty right now. Very, very pretty. The Mandalorian uses a big-ass monitor in a light kit. Blows my mind. They did do some cool stuff. I will say, even though, when I started doing YouTube stuff like this and Twitch stuff, internet stuff, one of my big things was how do I make lighting look natural and not overdone. Like, I'm not saying other YouTubers do it, but a lot of YouTubers have like, you know, a light that is like a purple one. They got a crazy amount of crazy lights and practicals in the background. I just wanted something that was like very simple and felt very natural. And to me, like, having to learn how to position the light and all that stuff was kind of different because I was also used to very like stylized stuff. So this was fun to me. Oof. All right, let's put some switches in and then we'll do some soldering here. They had a club scene in all of them? Oh, really? I don't remember. Another movie I don't really remember much is Hellboy.
But Alex, you don't have to worry about lighting. You have that awesome window right next to you.
Yeah, yeah,
Please
absolutely.
don't break my immersion.
The window is right there. It's right there. Absolutely. Which Hellboy though? I mean, I've seen all of them. I just don't remember any of them. I mean, that's kind of a common trend with me. The movie has to really stick out, or I don't remember. Is there a keycap decided yet? Oh, shit. Wait, no. What do I use for a keycap set today? I feel like we have to use something like very light. I almost feel like it would be a good decision to use something like Redacted or something. So I don't have... Well, I have Minimal. I just don't know where Minimal is. As a follow-up, I will say, Alex, you don't need to worry
I
about your
don't
lighting 'cause your
understand
smile
why
is
do you
brilliant.
really care about lighting? I mean, your smile already
Hey!
lightens up the room.
Two of you at the same time. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Foundation. Foundation might look good. It might look good here. Retro Azuian. Olive would still look really good on this too. You're right. I think olive would be a good choice. I don't know. Ultimately, though, I think a lot of keycap sets would work here, so it depends on how much fun we want to have. X-Ray could look really good on this, too. We could just go, like, not all full Matthew Encina today because we're not using his switches, but Botanical could look good, too. Resident got blocked because he said Greg, not Gray. Greg, really? A gray keycap set would look good, though. Maybe even a dark gray could look nice, like Moto. Moto Light could look nice, too. I feel like we have a lot of options that we could play with today. Little tip, guys. Make sure everything is seated properly when you're building your keyboards. It will make your keyboard sound infinitely better today, or infinitely better overall. You need to make sure everything is seated properly. This also means that the PCB and the switch are sitting as flush as they possibly can, you know? It will make everything nicer. You know what else makes my days nicer? Seeing Elquan in chat, all right? Seeing Elquan happy makes my days better. And that's all I want to do is make Elquan happy. Love you, Elquan. Hope you're having a happy day today. No, I don't have Civ, unfortunately. So nice.
There is a set unlike any other, its coming was foretold. Many have come before it, yet none could stand up to its awesome power. We would be honored to bear witness to Goo Gug.
Nice try. Nice try. Didn't want to pronounce it right. What's up, Granny? How you doing, man? How about an earth tone set? Like a beige sort of thing going on? We could do that. That could be an option. Did I bend a pin? I did not. We're good. So nice.
Something about Greg?
You know what, though, Dane? I will say that sometimes I read your name and I'm just like, does he want me to say Dane or would he prefer Grainy? So
Thank
I'm not
God
sure
in
usually.
Vietnam there are someone make PCB that I can buy that will not cost me my kidney.
Yeah, some PCBs are expensive. Modern mats? I'm going to be honest with you guys. My modern materials is in a box somewhere over there. And I don't want to spend the next 20 minutes going through my boxes. It's here. But I haven't done a great job in keeping it organized. So please don't get upset with me. That's not a today thing, unfortunately. I know Matthew's here and we want to impress him, but I also don't feel like impressing him by spending 20 minutes throwing boxes over my shoulders. We'll wait? Oh my gosh. We could literally have an unboxing stream. I guess we could. Maybe. We'll think about it. 50 subs? Are you talking about for Greg? Oh, God. But no, realistically, guys, I'm probably not going to spend time looking through all my boxes for that. We could do X-Ray, though, if we wanted to. I would prefer us using a GMK set just because that's what we used last time. CRP would look really cool, but I think just for the sake of the cross comparing the two, I think we stick to GMK. The fact that Alex doesn't realize that we would chill with him for keyboard chores like organizing lubing, I know you guys would. Listen, I'm gonna be honest, I love you guys, and I fucking love the fact that you guys would hang out with me while I do that. You guys are the best. I just have this thing where I know I'm gonna feel very, regardless of how many times people tell me don't worry about it, I feel a little bit disorganized. So then I would feel bad, and then it makes me feel anxiety and stress. So I know me at this point here, and I'd rather not put myself through it. That's all. Honestly, every set would work for this. Striker would technically work for this too. Just make sure I'm not bending any pins as we go. Could ignore us? No, I'm never going to ignore you guys, please. So nice.
Alex is dying inside every time some brings up non-GMK sets lol. His voice trails off a little more each time.
No, I like non-GMK stuff. I just personally prefer GMK. I don't know, I like ABS stuff. It's nice. Unless it's a DM. Oh my god. Listen, I'm getting better, okay? I'm trying my best. I have signature plastic stuff. Your S1 has a nice dark green. This deserves dandy with light green. I mean, a few people have mentioned they want to see some green on this keyboard today. Definitely a possibility. Though I'm not sure. I'm not settled yet. I like the suggestion Matthew made of Moto. That could be a cool keycap set we could throw on today. Botanical could look really nice on this too.
KKB composition of lines maybe?
I don't have that actually. I'm just going to grab a random keycap set so no one thinks that's the one we're using today. I just need to test the stabilizers, so give me one moment as we get
This
back.
is just like when Alex looks down on us hot swap plebs. His supremacy knows no bounds.
Oh my lord, I'm never going to live that one down. I didn't even do anything. That was just a lie. That was fabricated. Absolutely fabricated. We're just going to use foundation for this. Foundation actually might not be a bad choice. I own a lot of PBT stuff. I like PBT. Don't get me wrong, but it's all about preference in this hobby, right? Like I have gone through enough of everything at this point, and I'm very fortunate to have done that to find where my preferences lie. And right now, and it hasn't changed, I just prefer my GMK stuff. It has nothing to do with it being the most premium or whatever. You know, quite frankly, I think there's some great alternatives. But for now, I just like the sound profile it makes, and that makes me happy. There are some beautiful PBT stuff that I wish I could use and feel good about using in that sense, but you know, it isn't hitting with my preferences at this point, you know? And that's all. Like, there's nothing else to it. Let's make sure everything's nicely seated here. These are Giat yellows. These are milky yellows. I am so pumped to use these because
I
I'm
will
trying
be
a different
making
spring.
my entrance once I finish my meeting, but hear me out. GMK Retro Cheyenne, but the bottom row is GMK on a dark.
Oh, combining two sets? Interesting. Very interesting. The loop settled very nicely, and they needed almost no lubing. The mode stabs I think are great. Like I don't know. I love the mode stabs. I still think though for the price point, you're like if you really want the cheapest thing possible that works on more boards, yeah, you're probably gonna end up going with something like Cherry. But you know what I mean? Has anyone got an issue with stabies not bottoming out? Oh, I have plenty issues with stabies. I have lots. Hi, Bandit. How you doing? I feel like I haven't seen you in a while, Bandit. How are things? How is life? How is everything for you, my friend? Stay here, please. All right. I feel like GMK has become much more accessible recently. It really has. Like, it truly is. There are some people who still, like, are dead set against it, and that's totally fine, too. But, I don't know, I just feel like I like my GMK stuff. Perfect. Nice soldering happening. Perfect. Dude, the stuff right now in novelties is crazy.
You might as well have
$89
twirled your moustache and snickered when you said that. Poor Stabies.
Damn, you know what? That's the first time TTS has ever sounded genuinely concerned about
Hey
anything.
Alex, have you heard about HMXKD200? I listened to some sound tests online and they sound very bright and have a little bit of that vintage Blacks sound.
I have used them, and you know what? They're actually pretty decent, those HMX film switches, if you want to call them that. But yeah, I still actually have a set I haven't used. They're really good. I like them. That's a really interesting question. I would personally say that, yeah, like I would prefer to use APS just for the sake of testing back and forth. To make that better comparison between both boards. Like I said, I'd rather use this as our comparison. But I'm not sure. We'll see how much time we have today, and maybe I can just take off the caps on one of the boards and swap them for PVT. But let's see. Let's see how much time we have, and then we can do that. Only reason I say let's see how much time we have is because it is, I don't know. I know for West Coast it's not very late, but here in East Coast, it's actually pretty late here. It's almost 10 o'clock right now. And I'm not going to try rushing stream at all, but if it means spending an extra hour doing stuff, I might not have the best like mental doing that. Only because I'm probably going to be very tired. I know, Sean, I know you like this time. A lot of people actually messaged me and said they really prefer 9 p.m. streams. But it is a little tough for me to do. I love Alex at night stream. I get to snuggle in bed. Oh, that sounds cozy, dude. Dude, I had one of those nights last night where I got into bed. And you know when the bed's like really cold? Like everything's really cold. But you get under the sheets and you have that like... It's like 15 good seconds of like euphoria. Like pure, unfiltered joy and euphoria of putting your legs and body in a blanket, and then suddenly you all get kind of cold, but you also feel your body slowly warming up, and then it kind of goes away. I felt that for the first time in like a while last night. I was so happy. It felt so good, dude. I was kicking my feet in joy. I hear solder fumes give you a little extra pep in your step. Is that right?
That's the same feeling I get whenever I see you.
Hey, yo! No, you're just really weird, Alex? Damn. Spruce really did that to me. Oh, man. Can you hear Alex going tee-hee-hee in my head right now? I think I did do that. I'm not gonna lie. Pretty positive. Soldering looking good today. Oh, I didn't know that? What happened,
My wood is
Kippy?
darker than your wood, but your wood has the same color as the Encore. I was talking about the table. What were you thinking about, Alex? Tell me. Tell me?
Can we get a timeout on Zany? And my meeting is over? Oh my god, dude. Oh my goodness. Absolutely crazy, dude. What would be the success? Ooh, what would the successor of the Encore be called? What would you name the next board? Do they make a good PCB board for learning how to solder? Yes, there is actually a really good one on Novel Keys, in my opinion. I think Canon Keys also sells one called the Practice or something, but there's a few people who actually have some like decent little kits that you can practice with that actually are, you know, actual working keyboards too. The standing ovation kind of, the ovation kind of slaps. Some good suggestions here. The Encore. Encore. The finale. I got a good one. The retirement. Because that's it. The retirement, dude. He's done after that. If Mode makes an 1800 or full-size keyboard, it should be called the Forte. That's a nice name. I think that already exists for a board, though. Pretty positive. I would love to retire, but no money. Same, dude. The end of the line.
The end of the line.
God, I already read that from Burn. That's crazy. Joke, I love you. Dude, I love you too.
Boo, go back to soldering. JK, love you.
Damn. Actually, someone had the craziest comment on my YouTube channel today. They were okay. Let me set this up for you guys. Another one, dude. It happens all the time, but sometimes they go too wild. Someone was so genuinely upset. Was it about numpads? No. I guess, I don't know. I don't put the full soldering in those hyperlapses. They're hyperlapses. And someone was so upset that they had to go to Twitch to go watch me soldering the PCB. And when they came back, they left a comment. I ended up just like blocking him from the channel because it was like unhinged. But he was upset because, you guys know when I solder, we talk about everything. Like, soldering's a little bit of a longer process in some cases. And like, we kind of go on random tangents. I don't know. That's just what we do. Well, he was like pissed off that we went on random tangents about God knows what we said that day. I don't even know. But he was like, I'd like you to stay on. He's like my manager or something. I didn't realize. He was like, I would like you to stay on topic of the keyboard at hand and not go on these random tangents about stupid things like food. And then he just was like going off about how all we talk about is dumb things here and we're not real keyboards. I'm like, oh God, all right. Just blocked him right away, dude. And I was like, Jesus, bro, you need to... Yeah, as your PR agent, as the guy who's calling the shots here, it was wild. Also, what's up, Gondo? How you doing, man? Start from here. Oh, god. I just got here. It was just a random comment on YouTube. I have some early designs of a board I actually had a dream about. Black and gold, 60% top mount. Still thinking about how to go about it. Dude, there are some cool ways you can go about that, but do what I see. Sorry, Alex, that was me. I've been holding back. I need you to only talk about keyboards from now on. Alright, everyone. What's your favorite keyboard? And how many keyboards do you have? And do you feed your keyboards every day? Do you guys water your keyboards? I water my keyboards. Keyboards. What do you feed a keyboard?
You
Snacks.
should be talking about diamond polish and modding to pre-keyboards, not what cake is best.
Yeah, I know. Honestly, Zany, we fucked up.
Speaking of hyperlapses, if I make a hyperlapse of many hyperlapses, would the final video be a hyperlapse, or hyperlapse, or just the plain original hyperlapse?
Fuck, man. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes Zany gives me these questions, and they're like, they can actually be interpreted as fucking real questions, and I don't even know the answer sometimes. Like, I would assume the answer to that would just be another hyperlapse. A megalapse. He does have some pretty good questions sometimes, though. Shower thoughts, truly.
Here's a fun one. Did
Let's
you
see.
know Casio made /at keyboards at one point? I actually mean for computers. Do
I
you
did
know
not know
how
that.
hard it is to even try searching for that?
I had no idea. That'd be cool to see a Casio keyboard, though, huh? I own 13 plus 2 on built. Fave would be my Fiel in mode 80. Ooh, the Fiel's a good answer. Wait, what is your guys' like go-to board on the regular basis? Sorry, I might have missed a whole bunch, but I'm willing to read them again. Thanks everyone for staying on topic. I can finally stomach watching the stream again. Fuck, dude, was it actually Lynx? I think it might have been actually Lynx who linked. No, I'm joking, it wasn't Lynx. The Cora F18X. Hell yeah, dude, the F18X is sick. Cora is a good board too. I loved that board when we did it. Dude, hey, Spruce, don't even stress. Whatever board you own is a good board. Right now, the Ori's nice. Tempo, Baka, Neko.
I have a middle ground that will work for everyone. We can talk about the flavors of different types of soldering.
Huh?
Talking about food and staying on topic.
Hey, I have a concern. If you guys are eating solder, I prefer the cherry one myself. Favorite, the Tiga, as I like the 75. I like the screen just to see the time and date. Non-brand answer, my Kohaku with BCPs. Oh, damn. Okay, Sean has some boards. Actually, Encore hasn't left my desk since building it. Hey, that's pretty awesome too. Let's see. January with some Alexotos switches, nicely lubed with neem oil to prevent pests. I don't know if Honey's being serious about that or not, but hell yeah. I hope he didn't put neem oil. Now I'm concerned. Still my KB8X.
If I
The Mark
answer the
III is
command
nice.
65, will you blush?
I will blush. Garen round 2 with Alexotos Obscurus, Terminal round 2, really cool combo. Hell yeah, Krydar. I'm using those Alexotos Obscurus in that board up top, actually. Where's our next switch? I love my Vega ever since I've been built it with Milky Yellows. Dude, Milky Yellow plus Alu combo does not miss. I'm sorry, it is such a good fucking combination. Oh, Skull. That board, my number one board since I got it 3 years ago, the Songo 65. How do you pronounce it again, Frank? Am I saying it right? That board is amazing. I don't want to pull a Tim, you know? Songo? Okay. Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. I don't want to pull a Tim and butcher it, you know? My keyboard is looking kind of gray, but I have been watering it twice a day. Are you giving it cuddles? Yes. I always said that board was a sleeper. Because they had a 60 Songo and a 65, right? I'm pretty positive there was two, but I think both of them were sleepers. Was there two actually? Yeah, there was both the 60 and 65. They were both really fucking good. Who has shine in their GMK caps? Well, not on this set. This set's brand new. But yeah, some of my sets do have some shine. And I don't even mind, you know? I sold my 60 like a dummy. Made it up by buying two OUETs and two 65s. Hell yeah, dude. It's such a sleeper board. Just like I also think the Class 60 is a sleeper. Like that board there, I keep saying it, so maybe it's not a sleeper anymore. But it was so good. Preventing shine? I mean, it's bound to happen. There's no real way to prevent it. You don't see many Class 60s in the wild. Def a sleeper. Such a good board. Alright, so let's do a few things before we jump into installing parts. Let's put on these little force brake pads. So if you guys are wondering what I'm doing right now, the Encore comes with these little force brake pads we're going to install.
They put the screws in the feet.
I know. It's so good, right? So good. Also, little note that I have to applaud Matthew for here. I know this is such a minor detail, but I think it's important to recognize minor details. So it's going to be hard to see on camera. Maybe it won't be. Let's get it focused. You can see how there's a little bit of a gap that happens, or a little bit of a... Here, let's zoom in all the way. There's some height to the force brake here, right? And even though it's put in these very shallow slots to kind of tell you where the force brakes are supposed to go, it's not like the board itself has... Well, it's not going to compress to the point where it's going to go flush again to the metal. I've been seeing a lot of people install force brake areas where it essentially is pour-on, which is very, you know, it can collapse basically and, you know, condense. And they have these really, really deep areas where they're going to condense right into that spot. Cannon Keys boards, I think a few of the newer ones have had it, and there was like one or two other boards I've seen that also had that. So I got to applaud Matthew here, because this is literally the perfect height that I would have done if I were to install like little areas to show you where to install these. They're not deep enough for this to sink in, but they're just shallow enough to make it so you understand where the force brakes are supposed to go. So very minor detail, but I think it's very much worth noting here. And that's why I don't know, I feel like this board here has a lot of good stuff going for it in that case. I've been too damn busy. I have 3 boards to build. Which ones? Oh, is the top of my head in the camera frame? I should use my tweezers for this. It would make life a million times easier because my hands shake like crazy at night. The little things reveal the big attention to detail. It's so true. When I'm doing boards, like when I can find like little details that matter a lot in the long run that make just the whole build more cohesive, I think that matters a lot. And I think that sometimes will be the difference of why you're paying $500 versus something that might be $200. You know what I mean? Sometimes like that is the game changer there. Actually, if you guys wanted to see the bottom of this board here too, I forgot to show you guys this earlier. Here's the copper one in case you guys wanted to see. No, it's not focusing. Thank you, camera. The top right tape is crooked. It's a smidge crooked. Leave me alone. It's a late night stream. Should I undo it? Here, I'll undo it for you guys. Leave me alone. It's not going to come up. We're just going to leave it now. We're just going to leave it. Let's get this in. It's silver color, but aluminum bottom. Yes, it is an aluminum bottom that we're doing today. No one will see it when it's closed. Exactly. I like how Roland did that in top caps. He's like, my OCD. Honestly, on a good day, I would have been fidgeting with that. But since it's a late night stream, I'm not going to fidget with it too much. But I feel you there, bro. Is the tape 100% necessary? As far as I'm concerned, it's not 100% necessary, but I would put it on. I think Matthew explained last time that he recommends it, but it's not absolutely needed. If I'm correct on saying that, I don't mean to put words in your mouth, Matthew. On a good day, I'm 5'8". On a good day, I'm 6'9". On a really good day, I'm 7'4". What bit do I need for this? Just this bit here. The fact that it has the new recessed design, it was crooked, I'm like, no. Oh my god, I'm sorry, bro. Do I use the... I don't know, I guess I just use the non-countersync ones for this. Okay. I'm seeing that Brandon is coming back. Is that true? The prophecy real? Brandon as in... Which Brandon are we talking about, Zane? Are there any noticeable differences between mode and night stabs? Here's the truth of the matter, Kwanzaa. Let me pause. This is a good one. The truth is, once you get everything lubed and like you find your groove with whatever stabilizers you're getting, you probably won't notice much. I will still hold the night stabs to a bit of a higher standard compared to the mode ones. I still feel like they're a smidge easier to lube just because the internal structure on the night stabs, I think it has a bit of a different composition when it comes to where the wire rests compared to the mode stabs. It uses like a different type of plastic, I believe, if memory serves. It's a bit more bendy. However, if you know how to if you know how to lubricate both sets of stabs, you're not going to notice much of a difference in the long run. If you're newer to lubing stabs, you'll probably still have a better time with the night stabs. They do hold a little bit of an edge over the mode stabilizers. The mode stabs are great for people who are really well experienced with doing stabilizers, to the point where you don't really need to worry about, like they're just cheap, Stabs definitely will change the sound of your keys, for sure. I feel like the biggest difference when you're going to feel for like sound is definitely going to be cherry. Cherries do sound a bit different. I feel like even clip-ins versus screw-ins are a smidge different, but I feel like the rest of them, I've kind of come to this conclusion that it's more or less, I kind of get like the same-ish feel. I feel like the TX, to me, sounds a lot like the cherries, and I think it might be a clip-in thing. That's what I've kind of noticed.
I can mod 6.25 you just fine, but 7 you I can't take it.
What? Pause 1 sec. Need some more lube, huh? So nice.
That's it, the stream is over.
Hold on, I'm a little confused right now. I need to get these things here. Ivan! You know what's never over, though? How much I love you, bro. I hope you're having an amazing day, Ivan. Hope everything's been treating you well. Love you, man. All right, let's also use... So these are my favorite ones to use. The full-on... lettuce
On your
mounts,
person,
we'll call them.
Luniver, did you take 1 or 2 tadpoles that sights below the
did.
space bar?
I did remove, I think it was only 1 tadpole if I remember correctly. We're using full lettuce right now. You can use whatever you want here. These happen to be my personal favorite for sound and feel. But the nice thing about the mode board is you can do whatever you want here. And uh-oh, am I missing one? Oh no, we're good. Milky yellows indeed. I do love my milky yellows. I do. Or should we just to lay this down at the bottom here? Alrighty, let's put this plugged in. What an elegant board. Amazing build experience too. Like truly a great build experience. Put some stuff back here. I need to forget what just happened. We just need to move on, you know. Absolutely, we just need to move on. Tim Cook likes milky yellows? Really? Is it like a keyboard guy? Let's see. 1 second, guys.
I just had a realization, Alex. Around this time, last year was a young Zanny who wished to mod his Ducky 1-2 mini keyboard.
Yeah, okay.
During his voyage, he found a mustache man who helped him sail the sea of this hobby. Now he is the proud owner of 4 keyboards and 4 GM case sets. Aye aye, Captain.
Thank you, I appreciate that, Zany. Oh. This one particular one over here is not to my liking. The one pitfall of these things is you got to make sure they go in nicely here. So let's just do like this. If they don't go in nicely, you're not going to have a good experience with how it sounds and feels. So just make sure these all get seated nicely. I'm new to the hobby. I was wondering what's a good 65 that would be already pre-built but easily moddable. Dude, you know what I really like that's pre-built and all that jazz? I really, really like the Lumen Key stuff. I think you'd have a good time with the Lumen Key stuff. I feel like that's a really good starting point. You can take them apart. They feel and sound great after you even do that. Yeah, the Lumen Key 65 in particular, I think is a great place to start. IMO. What's good for $100 on Black Friday? I noticed the Brutal V2 is $100. Anything else? Has everyone announced their sales yet, though? Because that I'm not sure about. If not everyone has announced sales, then I can't really give you a great answer, unfortunately, you know? Yeah, I feel like we're still waiting on some people to announce sales, which makes it a little tough to recommend things. Well, let's put away some stuff here so we can have some room on our desk. Oops. Do I like the Mode Envoy? I mean, I call it bias, call it whatever. I think Mode makes some great products. They have a great team, great customer support. They make some great stuff. Some people think you might pay a little bit of a premium. Yeah, I will agree. Some boards do have a smidge of a premium on them, but you're getting what I think is like, you know, the other half of what makes a good product, which is customer service. Just in case anything were to go wrong. And I value that personally. I actually really like the silver bottom. Like, this looks really good to me. Oh, I like it a little bit more than the copper look. Maybe it's just because it looks better on the desk right now, but I'm really vibing with this. Yeah, like, look at that. It looks super good. And we'll do some comparisons just so you guys can see. Oh, this is so heavy, this one. Ooh, camera not liking this right now. Please, camera, stop freaking out. Copper, aluminum, silver. The weight difference? Ooh, should we bust out a scale? Oh, this is going to be an interesting one. Hold on one moment. Let me go find my scale. Where's my scale? Now, one has keycaps on it, mind you, so please keep that in mind. But just so you guys can get a rough estimate of how much this weighs. What's it on right now? It's on kilos right now, which is fine. 2.7 kilos here. Okay. And on this unit, 1.2-ish. We'll just say 1.22 maybe because of the keycaps. So pretty wild difference when you really think about that. We'll weigh it again once we put keycaps on it just for funsies. What's that in American? What am I doing? And again, just to kind of show you guys both side by side here. We'll zoom in. You can see both look great. I don't know, I'm vibing with this color scheme a lot more. I think for this desk, I think it makes sense for this desk. God, though, this board looks beautiful. All right. Show the upgrade on the rubber feet. Is there going to be like a bit of an upgrade on this, though? Is there a bit of an upgrade to show? Other than they sit in a little bit nicer? I think they're, what, a little thicker, right? A little thicker on the new one. I don't know if I can really show you that too much, though. I can definitely feel these fit nicer, but I haven't had any issue with this rubber foot. I haven't had anything slip out personally yet. And I use this board quite often. All right. Let's do... Mine slips out so much. Oh, really? Mine doesn't really do that at all. I haven't had any issues. 2 rings for friction, and the cavity is deeper on the Series 2. Oh, and that makes more sense. Yeah, that'll probably solve all that problem then if people were having that. I didn't know that was an issue. What's your favorite board right now? I don't have a favorite. I have to pick that answer, unfortunately, guys, because I don't really have a favorite. I like so many different boards that I feel like I'd just be lying to you if I said, hey, I have a favorite. And yeah, I feel like it's a bit of a cop-out answer, but I'm sorry. Now, let's decide what keycaps, shall we? I did really like the Moto suggestion, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of vibing with that. Well, let's see what else we can use. There's also Redacted. I think Redacted would look super cool on this. You always get to see the bottom of... Oh my god, dude. God damn it. Yeah, I think even GMK Noel I think would be really cool.
Have you seen some of the new projects that Typeface will be running, like Baskerville, Cosmic Sands and Terminal?
I have not seen some of the new stuff. I would love to take a look at those boards. Let's just see what else I got here. I don't want to do Moto. Actually, do I have Minimal available? I don't know if I do. I feel like I don't. But Minimal would be... God damn it. I didn't realize there's keys hiding underneath. What do I have Minimal on? 1 second. I dropped some keycaps. I don't know what I have Minimal on. I need to do a little keyboard housekeeping later. Let me put these back 1 second, guys. We could go plain Jane and just do a white set, though.
Someone said X-ray.
I know. As much as I want to use X-ray too, I just feel like I want to keep it and the GMK sphere so we understand like the sound comparisons and stuff. I know though, I know. Hold on, give me a few minutes while I decide. Striker? Could do Striker. Just give me a few minutes, everybody. I kind of want to do Redacted, I'm not going to lie. I think Redacted would be super cool. You down for Redacted? I need to take it off this board, but I'm down to do Redacted. It would give it a little bit of pop, just because it has like those cool accents, but I just feel like it would suit the board really well. I think we do. I'll need to find what I put minimal on, because I think minimal would also be a really good choice for this. Maybe I'll find a really cool artisan to put on this too. Let's leave this off for now. Hootie? You can see how soft this is already. I'm watching a video on how to solder, so don't fuck up my keyboard watching you build. I believe in you. I believe. Gotta find this stepped caps lock here. Hydrate? Ooh, I could use that. Bye, Bandit. Redacted, but in WOB? Oh, that'd be neat. Okay, I'm not gonna type on anything. We're gonna wait till the end. I still might have to tune spacebar though. We'll see. I like Redacted on this already. I think this looks good. I think we made a good choice. It doesn't blend in exactly with the case, which is perfect. And it's interesting too. Like it has some visual interest to it. I'm here for this. Now, what artisan to use? I feel like we gotta get a good one for an artisan. Yeah, I'm already really liking this too. This looks really good already. Why does Redacted get hated on? Oh my god, people are weird to hate on things like this. I think it's so cool. I spy cat mints? Where? I don't have cat mints on my desk. Oh, here! In this board. Yeah. I'm stupid. Dude, the wood actually matches almost perfectly with the wood on this desk. It's crazy. Dude, I should have mil-maxed my spacebar on this. I forget every single time. I feel like I still can, fortunately. So if I want to change this, I may just go through the effort of mil-maxing this with you guys on stream.
This reminds me of the combo that made Alex send Greg to Oblivion. Redacted plus has Akura on the Pink Flex Virgo.
Why'd you have to remind me about that? Alex and his milky yellows. Come on, milky yellows sound good. Bar said, "This is my first live. Didn't know you were. Didn't know they were so late. Thought it was in the AM." No. My streams are, well, technically my streams typically are around 7 p.m. But no, I try to go live at this time as well when. I don't mind doing 9 p.m. streams, but yeah, we usually do it in the afternoons or evenings. Never in the mornings. I have some other responsibilities I usually take care around then, so. Good to see you though, man. How are things? No, mil-maxing's not that bad. I should have mil-maxed the spacebar. I wasn't thinking. I do like min-maxing spacebars. I think it's just such an awesome thing to have if you're min-maxing a board already. Because I may want to use a different switch for this particular board. Just because I feel like maybe the milky yellow might be a smidge on the lighter side, but we'll see. That's not good. I need to find a super. One fun part about Redactor is finding those keys now. That works for me. It does hit on this, right? I need to find a cool artisan too. Now that's my next task here. Cool artisan. Let's see. Does this look good? Yeah, dude. This looks sick. Should I get another copper artisan or something? What do I got hiding everywhere? I'm trying to see. I don't want anything too crazy loud. I feel like all I have though is kind of really loud ones. You know what? I have one that I feel like can go well with this. It's not exact, but how do we feel about this guy? I feel like it's kind of fun, but not like in your face. It's an egg face. I don't remember which colorway this is. So nice.
Alex, should I twin with you by typing on my keyboard that has redacted?
Yes, absolutely. Why not? All right. Actually, I may experiment with using something a bit firmer too to see how that affects the sound profile on this. So this is the aluminum bottom. We're using Milky Yellow's aluminum plate. We're using the full lattice blocks. Actually, hold on. That was just because my earbud was in. This actually does have some volume. Ooh. Little HJ test too. Okay, hold on. I do need to lube the stab a little bit more. Hold on, do I? Yeah, I do. Hold on. I need to fix the stab just a smidge. I had a feeling I would. I told you guys beforehand. I was like, yeah, I might need to lube them. Let's get that unplugged here. I'm pretty sure that spacebar is illegal. Does it sound good already? Do you have one that's made? I think I do. Sounds good already? Beautiful, beautiful. So nice.
2 years POG.
Who did that? Thank you so much, Fur. 2 years of being here is crazy, man. Thank you so much. Much better. All right. Oh, dude. I'm already so happy with the way this sounds. You know what? For aluminum bottom... Yeah, there's like no resonance I'm trying to like... I need to tune this stuff up.
It is milky yellow versus curries here, Alex. Surprisingly, my spacebar sounds 90% similar to yours.
Dare I say, I kind of even like this more than the copper version. Here, I'll show you guys the copper version we did too. It's just a side-by-side sound test. The copper has a different switch in it, but just so you guys can hear. Very similar, actually. Oh, they both sound so good. Okay, remember the sound profile. Let's move this one into this and see what it sounds like. So just remember... Let's move it in. It is like that, Gingy. Yeah, I know. It's so crazy. Alu sounds cleaner. It's weird. I kind of like the aluminum just like ever so slightly more. But it also could just be like a little biased just because maybe I've been using this one and I'm used to the sound profile. Like, I'm wondering. I'm very curious how this PCB swap will sound too. The copper sounds sexier. I vibe with that. Take out you. All right. I'm not gonna put this one here in this, because I'm more interested what this sounds like in this. The JST.
Oh,
What's
sweet
wrong with
lord, the
JST?
JST Alex.
He's vibing. He's good. He's a healthy boy. Alright, so let's take out this guy. Might see some hairs and stuff, but we good. Alright, let's move you to this side. Do you guys want me to put the white top frame on this, or just put the green assembly in? Don't worry, it's not a Molex. Actually, big fucking true. Keep it green.
Looks like Dr. Alex is in the house, performing a PCB transplant. Swapping organs, I mean, circuit boards, with the precision of a seasoned surgeon. Here's hoping the patient doesn't reject the new material.
Huh? I hope the patient's okay. I mean, technically it is a limited release, but I think there's a fair amount of them. I don't know how much Matthew can share if there's ever going to be another round of Encores. I don't know. I can't speak for him. I can only tell you that this is the second set of Encores. I don't know if there's going to be more in the future. But it's split into two different drops, if you're curious. I just talked to Matthew. He said he's making 10,000 more Encores. He told you personally? Damn. All right. There is definitely a different sound profile. I will say, now that I have the Gateron Milky Yellows and the copper bottom, I don't know, man. They both sound hella good, though. Can we all agree they both sound good? Fuck, I don't know which one I like more. I think I do sort of prefer this combination in the copper. Dude, Milky Yellows slap, man. I'm so happy we used Milky Yellows today. Greenie, I'm so sorry. What did you say, Greenie? Let's see. Let's see, Dane. Dane said, copper is literally so hot. Honestly, it is. The other switches are vintage switches. They're vintage cherries. I don't know, man. I'm so hard on the Milky Yellow train that it is... that I can't go back from Milky Yellows at this point. Like, I'm so fully invested in that. So, I don't know. Encore drop usually sold out fast. I think the first one did. I think so. Hot take Milky Yellows are just smooth Nixies. I mean, I'm not going to argue with you, Brian. I also think they're pretty good. Granny said he redeemed a compliment? Oh, shit. Did he? Dude, I don't know why it doesn't pop up on my side over here. This keyboard might sound great, but you know what also sounds amazing? Going on a little adventure with Dane, all right? Taking Dane on a walk so we can take photos together and maybe hold his hand. Love you, Dane. Hope you're having a great day. Give him a kiss, too? Using my first message in chat to agree with Brian. You know what? Maybe that's why I side by side like Nixies as well as Gateron Milky Yellows. So, I don't know though. I think I like both. I think both are fantastic. I want to do something. I want to move the copper bottom to the white frame on the top. I want to see what that looks like. Where did I get the vintage cherry switches? From Unikeys. The board is fantastic. If you guys want like a brief summary of what I think of this board, Matthew knocked it out of the park. There's not anything I would change. This new round makes finer details even better. Like something I pointed out in the middle was those little, because you know, this one didn't have, you just kind of put it anywhere, but this one here has little slots for where the, what's it called, force breaks go. So little details like that I think matter in a board. They make the build experience just better. Overall though, I really like the board. It is fantastic. Sounds great. I like the fact that it's using Mode's system here to use lattice mounts. Sorry, this is really heavy. Yeah, basically my summary is it's a really good board. Easy build. I think you'll like it. 100% grab it. The Milky Yellows are lubed and filmed. I did a different switch spring this time around. This time here I used 53 gram triple stage springs. And I gotta say I really like them. I still think I prefer my 56 gram long springs, but the snappiness of the 53 gram triple stage is pretty nice. I think I'm genuinely really liking that. But yeah, I really like my Milky Yellows. I've done a bunch of sets even for clients, and every client I've ever hooked up with Milky Yellows has been over the moon with Milky Yellows. Oh, dude, look how sick this looks with the copper. Maybe I do like the silver bottom on this, but look how cool that looks. That looks nice too. I'm vibing. I'm vibing with this. Nah, this board sounds fucking fantastic. Comfortable to type on because the cherry lift. There's a lot to love about this, man. This board sounds fantastic. I also film my milky yellows, yes. So clean. Matthew, you knocked it out of the park, man. I think this sounds great. I'm going to put back the silver bottom on this, though. Lazy, thank you so much for 5 tier 1s, man. Thank you, man. No, the triple stage springs are great. Kinetic Labs springs, I mean, I've used them in the past. I haven't had any issues with the Kinetic Labs ones. But no, they sound great. Let's put the silver one back on just because I do like that combo too. Easy dodge. Easy peasy. Thank you again, Lazy. Fuck, I'm gonna have a lot of fun typing on this week. A lot of fun. Alright, let's put this back together here. Still very shocked, very happy that this aluminum bottom sounds so good. If you guys were concerned if the aluminum bottom sounded good, I don't think you guys will be disappointed in the slightest with the aluminum bottom. I think this sounds really, really fucking good with the aluminum as well.
It's so hard to find 80-gram springs nowadays. Why are heavy springs so unpopular?
Dude, you want to see something wild, bro? I don't know why I have these, by the way. Hold on. I don't know what tempted me to buy these one day, but I bought them. Where are they? Nope. Is this it? Nope. Oh my god, I have so many 53 games. Dude, I don't know why I bought these. I bought these because I was going to use it with you guys one day as a joke, but I don't know why I bought them. I haven't used them. I've had them for like 2 years. The packaging is nice. I guess so. I don't know. You know what I think maybe another thing crossed my mind? I was like, maybe I'll use these for space bars. But like, I haven't even done that. I just don't use them. Big spring. I don't know. Put them on Adam's giveaway board. I swear to God, if Adam shows up during the giveaways and wins a giveaway, I'm gonna scream, dude. It's gonna be crazy. Launch it, Greggy, into space. There you go. Did I like the Cerberus? I did. I think the board needs a few things tweaked about the board. The nicest way I can say this, because I think genuinely it is a nice board, is I think there just needs to be some quality of life for the assembly. Like, part of that assembly I did not find fun. So nice.
Alex makes my hearsay Greg.
Hey, yo. But yeah, I don't know, this sounds so good too with just the aluminum. There are parts of the Cerberus that I just didn't have fun building, if I'm being real. Like, putting that little the Molex connector was annoying. Feeding it into the side was irritating. Okay, they're all falling off today. I know it's been a while since you built the board, but you have thoughts on the change of the Cycle 8? Nope, still the same. I still think the Cycle 8 is just okay. I think most of the Cycle series is just okay. I know a lot of people actually are upset that I say those things, like the Cycle series is really good. And I agree, there's a lot of great points to be had about the Cycle series. But the board is just not, like, the Cycle stuff is just not for me. I don't think the Cycle is a board that I'm like truly invested in. The Cycle 7 I even thought was, it was good, but it wasn't like groundbreaking. Has there been any more mail time stories? Not really, but they are going on strike soon, Lazy. I'm a little concerned that if they go on strike, I'm not going to be able to ship out people's stuff for like a week or two, and I hope people understand. But I don't know, we'll see about that. We shall see. All right, guys. Which one's better? Which one looks and sounds better? Here, we'll do a little... Yeah, I do like, you know, it's funny. The cherry switches are a little bit low on this board, and I'm kind of vibing more with the Gatorade Milky Yellows. These are KS3. Where's the baggie I had? Where's my bag? They're KS3 Milky Yellows. Do you use anything to help color match boards and keycaps? I'm looking at a new keyboard and I have the hardest time choosing a matching color scheme for keycaps. I don't really. But I kind of just get lucky because I also have a lot of sets. Like, I'm fortunate enough that I have, like, just stuff lying around. But sometimes I make bad choices when it comes to pairing things, and I think that's fine too, you know? But, I don't know. I think when it comes to just picking something, I try to follow this rule. If the case, so even in this particular case, the case has something going on which is wood, right? So because it has wood going on, I want to let the wood just be the thing that's visually the most pronounced. So that's why I was thinking even let's just pick a very like low-key, subtle keycap set. And this has some fun parts to it that are visually interesting. But this allows the wood along the edge of the keyboard here to kind of be the statement. Even with this keyboard, I felt the same way. This is an odd example because normally I would choose an understated keycap set, but because of how much silver is around here and it has an orange accent, I can kind of just, you know, safely say that if we can find an orange set, we can use something with an orange accent that doesn't feel like it's overwhelming in color because we have this bolder silver line that kind of acts as like a frame. It kind of gives us some difference here and some contrast. Whereas I feel like if this whole board was green, for example, I don't love pairing like green with green, but because we have the wood going on, it makes a lot more sense. So this is not my usual favorite. I don't like doing same color as the case. And if you want to follow like a good rule of thumb, if you have a visually loud keyboard, try to keep an understated keycap set. If you have a visually low-key keyboard like silver, like up above, then I feel like you can go with a louder keycap set and let the keycap set do the talking. So you got to pick one. Are you letting the keycap set do the talking, or are you letting the keyboard do the talking? And some more examples of that is even this.
I looked at the R1 Encore and R2 Encore colors. R1 colors were darker and a more luxurious aesthetic in my opinion. R2 has lighter aesthetics with them being modern. If round 3 comes, maybe some exotic wood and some merge with PC integration.
Exotic wood's so expensive though. So expensive. And then here's another example of picking a louder keycap set with a more understated board. You know what I mean? And then, do I have another fun example? Yeah, I mean, like, even with polycarbonate, because polycarbonate, it is visually interesting, polycarb, but because it is very neutral, you can pair it with anything loud, and then you can also pair it with something simple. But you can let the keycaps do the talking here without taking away from the rest of the keyboard. So that's kind of like, if you want my overall thought process, that's kind of what I've narrowed it down to make it simple. But ultimately, whatever floats your boat, whatever pairs well for you, and if you like it, don't feel bad for liking it. There's no wrong answer, I feel. I feel like this should be a blog post or a video. That'd be really cool, actually. Matthew, if only we lived a little closer, we can do something like that. That'd be really cool. We can hop in one of our studios and do like a cool little podcast blog thing about that, or video. Anytime, Sis. Come out to LA? Oh man, that's a flight. That's definitely a long flight. Also quite expensive these days. Holy smokes. Hey Alex, does SA Artisan keycaps fit well with the Cherry Profile keycaps? No. On my opinion, they're too big. Honestly though, Matthew, if I do come out to LA, we gotta figure out a day we can hang. Because I do want to eventually. But yeah, that's pretty much the stream, guys. I think I'm very much in love with this particular setup. Here we got. I love the Milky Yellows, man. They're quickly becoming my favorite keycap, or favorite switch. Easily. Alrighty. Let's see, did I plug everything okay? We did. That's pretty much my stream. I think someone else is also doing an Encore now. Are they live, Matthew? Let's see. Flat White is live? Okay. We're going to raid someone who's also doing another board here. Hold on, why isn't it pasting? Go figures. Let's just type this out. Flat. Oh, there's a T I missed. All right, let's raid Flat White. Did I get that right? Is it raiding the right person? I hope so. I feel like I'm following Flat White. Yeah, I am. Okay, I think we're raiding the right person. All right, we're gonna go raid someone else doing an Encore right now. They've been live for a little bit. Do people ever call you Al? I hope not. I'm not really big on people. People have called me Al, and I'm not big on it. But all right, guys, I'll see you guys soon. I hope this was a fun, insightful stream in any way possible. I think it was just fun to build a board and hang out. But I'll talk to you guys later. I will see you guys tomorrow. We're doing another really interesting build. But until then, I will talk to you guys. Bye, everybody. Love ya.
Big Al.
Hey, thank you so much, Bern. Appreciate the bit for calling me Al. See you guys. Love you.